A week at the cabin was so fun and relaxing, but now it's time to get things taken care of here in the garden so we can have fun for the rest of the summer, water our garden in the morning, take off on all our adventures. We did a ton of work in the raspberries. They are now all trimmed and tied up. Let me show you. Oh, they look so nice now. Before they were like all laying on the ground, and they're just ready for another season. This was a huge job. We had to get the kids out here with us, all working together to get all the old canes out and put over by our fire. We do have a fire ban right now. It is too dry and too warm. They're afraid of forest fires, so we cannot burn anything right now. But once we get some rain, we'll burn all the old canes. So that is good. Now my next mission is tackling this behind me, which is our garden. It is a big hot mess right now. I also need flowers for up there on our deck, and then I also like to plant a bunch of flowers right here. Got this flower basket. It's going really pretty. I am headed into Anchorage to buy plants and flowers, so I'll bring you along to Alaska Mill and Feed. I may also go to Lowe's, and we will just see what we get. And then I'll bring you along over the course of the next couple days as we get things into the garden. All right, I'm at Alaska Mill and Feed. Let's go see what veggies and flowers they have. Thank goodness, look at the blooms on this beautiful tree. So I usually get broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini here. I used to grow my own, but this spring it just didn't happen, so. Like this. Lettuce that you can just throw on the deck. Enough for my front flowers and some of the garden. Some flowers for up on the deck, but I think I'm gonna go and see what they have at Lowe's. All right, before I go, I'm coming into this hothouse to see if they have any zucchinis and squash. Ooh, spaghetti squash. That would be exciting to. Oh, here we go. Okay, I didn't think they had these, so perfect. A lot of things in here have to be in a greenhouse, like pumpkins. I've never had good luck with pumpkins, but kind of fun idea. Not to say you can't grow pumpkins in Alaska, because you really can, but they need a lot of attention and a greenhouse to start them. But I am gonna get some yellow squash. Oh, here we go. Here's zucchinis. Okay. That's what we're gonna get, a couple of these. And we'll get one of these bush beans.
Oh yeah, because you're not there, you know. Yeah, no, it was very good.
It's a good start. Oh my goodness, look at this basil in this plant. This is a fun little herb basket. I usually just make my own, but oh my gosh, that basil is just gorgeous. One day I want to work on a really pretty perennial garden, but this is not the year for that. Okay, I need some of these. Fun. No digging required. Drop and grow. This this? Is this Creeping Jenny? Creeping Jenny, I like these. Man, everything seems really expensive this year. You gotta buy them in this big thing. I love things that spill over like that, so. All right, round 2 is done. Everything felt really expensive for a lot less flowers, but that's the name of the game lately, isn't it? All right, I got all these plants home. But the weather's so nice and Mark's home today, so now it's time for a little boating adventure. So I bought this at Costco on clearance last year, and then Mark got this boat. He's gonna need to tell us about it.
This is our boat. It's about a 25-year-old boat and a 35-year-old motor, but it floats and it gets us around and it scoots along pretty good, so we have a good time. So just a simple V-hull aluminum boat.
All right, we're gonna go try it out.
Yeah, well, we got more weight in the boat, quite a bit more boat weight.
Hey, Everett, was that fun? Oh, you don't want to get off? Hey, I couldn't see you way back there. Was that fun?
Yeah.
You had a big smile on your face. You guys look like you were having fun. All right, Hunter's turn.
I was standing pulling over there.
Ah, boys, come on, real fast.
Woo! Everett, are you surfing?
Yeah. Dad, it's so shallow.
Woo!
I can't get in.
That's it. It's all right. It's not freezing cold. It's soft.
Oh, there goes Ev.
So it's like,
Wow, man
Everett!
overboard.
Woohoo!
Awesome, you did it! Woohoo!
Woo!
Yummy!
Let's go over here to the tube. Hey, wait.
They're not having any fun. Look at these mountains. They're just mountains everywhere. Still snow-capped. It is May 30th today when we're out here. Everyone say hi!
Oh, hi!
Say hi, YouTube family! Woo! Somehow it has been about 6 weeks since we did the haircut station here in the kitchen, so I'm about to cut all 5 boys' hair in a line. Did you guys have fun at the lake? At the lake?
I'm tired.
Thank you, Dad, for taking us. Serious pile of hair. It's like a toupee on the floor.
It seriously is enough. Oh, head of hair. Oh my
We haven't even done yours yet.
God.
5 haircuts done. I'm ready to relax. I'll see you tomorrow to work on the garden. All right, friends, it's the next day. I am going to assess the garden. Last night, my dad took all this off, all the sheeting. And so this is where we're at. It's a garden full of chickweed that's just gonna get worse and worse. We also have some raspberries that have grown up in here that need to be probably dug out. And we do have one thing that grows back every year, which are these multiplier onions. So those are nice to have. But this needs a lot of work. I'm gonna start by weeding. Actually, it looks like my dad actually did some weeding of the bigger things. I thought we had a bunch of dandelions in here. Looks like Grandpa did some work out here for me. Oh, he did. Look at this. Look at this full wheelbarrow. He's amazing. My dad took Hunter fishing today for salmon. The red salmon are running in Seward, so I guess he wanted to help me out before he left. So we're also going to plant some flowers. That seems more fun, so we'll start here. So I always start with something that I like to call a thriller, something that stands up really high in the back. Then I do fillers in the middle and spillers on the front. If you have your thrillers, spillers, and fillers, usually is a really nice thing of flowers and plants. Ooh, this needs water. Those need to go in the freezer. Can you go put those back in the freezer so the next time we have a picnic we have ice packs? Well, they're not cold. We had them on the boat yesterday to keep our water cold. All right, for my flowers in the middle, I have snapdragons. I have yellow ones, pink ones, and white ones. I'm gonna put those right here along the middle. All right, I also am gonna add one of these flowering cabbages to each of them because I just love these when they get big. Okay, last up I have these creeping Jenny, which are my spillers. I want them to spill down the front. Flowers are blooming, and these creeping Jenny go down the front. It'll be really pretty. Giving them all some water. Before I go any further on this project, I have got to bathe myself in bug spray. The mosquitoes have gotten really, really bad.
I can get the door open for us.
Thank you. I just called the company that rents out the rototiller, and the one that I want is broken. She said she could maybe have it fixed by tomorrow. So that means that I'm gonna just come work upstairs. This is our deck. We spend tons of time out here in the summertime. Got lots of pots that I need to plant. I have these that I need to plant. These up here, and this one over here I like to plant with herbs. I didn't get any this time, but I like to try and have either mint or basil things in this one, but we'll see. And then our strawberry plant, which needs some love. We need to water our strawberries, Everett. First job is to clean it out from last year. I should have done that last year. Usually do it in the fall, but all right, so I have this rug out here on the deck, an indoor-outdoor rug. So I try and find flowers that are kind of the similar colors, like the blues, whites, pinks, because I think it goes well with these. The rototiller I wanted is broken. Well, she said she could maybe have it fixed by tomorrow, so we gotta decide if I just want to wait. Well, they have one other one, but I think it's just too big for what we need.
What's happening?
All right, number one is done. On to this one. Nope, that's what I have here. The exact same one. Yes, it is. They're whites, purple. Look, there's 3 different colors.
I can plant one of these.
You squeeze the bottom, and then you very gently squeeze it out.
Okay.
You hold it.
Now what I need?
You can come plant it right here.
I'm gonna have to get up here.
Yep, just like that. We want this one to kind of spill out. Perfect.
Now put stuff around it. Oh, still think.
Here, I'll help you guys get them out. Where do you want it?
Wait, should I put it by his head?
Yes, you should. Corner. Weston, would you like to plant a planter? Okay, this one needs a bigger hole because that has to be covered up. So can you dig a little? Oh, you probably need a little help, huh? It's always a bit messy when we finish, but we're gonna sweep it up out here and it'll look really nice.
No, we need a replace.
Hey, can you take these back into the kitchen, please, Bennett, so I can sweep? All right. All the flowers got moved around. I'm still gonna plant that with some herbs. Bennett put on our new table color. Our other one had like strips down it. It really protects it in the winter time, but also in the summertime. So we try and keep it covered. This looks beautiful over here. This is Bennett. That's Weston's. Weston helped plant that one. It's gonna be beautiful. Now, since we couldn't go get the rototiller, the boys won little cards to get a free 6-inch sub sandwich at Subway for their Junior Native Youth Olympics that they participated in. And so they want to do that and go to the library. Since I'm not going to be rototilling the garden right away, I figured we'd go do that for lunch.
We're not getting drink that. Got a lot of mayo.
Having a little picnic in the back of the car because we brought our own chips. Got some waters. We're set. All right, next stop is the library. Oh, you can't bring your water in the library. Come on. Everett, that's the middle of the road. Come on, sweetie. Just leave your water right there on the edge. Yep, perfect. Resources. All right, we're signing up for the summer reading program.
Yeah, this is a real one I want.
We put it in the box, in the bag.
Got so many.
Why did you?
Oh, let me I got like 3. I got like 3.
That's it. All right, my dad's the best. We had to divide and conquer this morning. I had to go run an errand, and he went and picked up the rototiller, and I'm back 45 minutes later, and he's pretty much already done. So we rented this rototiller. This was the small one. They ended up having it. So the garden's looking much better. I went and picked about 100 raspberries out of it this morning. So in Alaska, one of the biggest problems when it comes to gardening is moose. So about 6 years ago, after having several failed gardens where a moose just came through and went right down the line of all the cabbage, all the spinach. That's what I forgot to buy, cabbage. I'm gonna have to go figure out where I can get some cabbage plants. Anyways, this is the solution. I'm not a great gardener. We're not around enough in the summer to keep it nice and pristine and all of the weeds picked, but I love it. I love the things that do come out of it, so I keep doing it every year. And this is the first year that I've actually rototilled it, so hopefully that will help keep the weeds down a little bit. I know it's not a permanent fix, but I think it will help. Here we go. Oh, I'm bummed about the cabbage. I wonder where I could get some. I knew I was missing something. Glad I realized I forgot the cabbage now, because then at least I can leave a spot for them. Look who's watching through the window as everybody's working outside. She wishes she was an outside cat right now. Sometimes we let her out on the porch. Hi, kitty. I know. I'm afraid you wouldn't come back if I let you outside. All right, so I bought some organic fertilizer. It says to put 1 to 2 tablespoons per hole. know to most of you this sounds wimpy, but it is so hot for Alaska. It is only June 3rd and it's like 70 degrees and we're just not used to this. We're not used to having this early hot and this prolonged without any rain. It's pretty crazy. We're gonna have to keep this garden well watered.
There it is. It'll sit right there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Everett, what you doing? Somebody's gonna fall in that hole. Do you want to come dig a hole in the garden and plant a plant? The boys, we had to move the trampolines to mow the yard and they're doing naughty things now. Jumping from one to the other. Okay, you have two options, Everett. Those are celery, or you can plant cauliflower. Which would you like?
Celery.
Celery. Okay, hold on. I gotta decide where we're gonna plant that. Okay, go back.
Over here?
I think so. This will be a good spot for them. Okay, what you do is we dig a hole and then I'll put this stuff in because I got gloves on. That's deep enough. I'm gonna put the plant food in. Then you put this very gently and then push all the dirt back in. And keep that up above the ground. There you go. Pat around it. Perfect. Okay, now dig another hole right here. Perfect. Oh, don't leave the dirt right next to it because we're gonna need to pack it back around. Good. Okay, I'll put the plant food in. Okay, and then
Let me put this one in.
perfect. Okay. Yep, and then pack back around it very gently. Awesome. What are you gonna plant?
Cauliflower, the white type.
What other type do we have?
The yellow type.
It's called cheddar. Okay, I think this corner here is gonna be cauliflower corner. Alright, next up I'm going to plant these snap peas around the edge so that they can trellis up the garden fence is the idea. Oh, it's hard to see because of my shadow, but I'm just going to put some holes. My dad is the real hero of this day. He's making it so that I can be in two places at once. He went to return the rototiller, then he's gonna go pick up the cabbage plants that I called and asked if they had. I'm gonna go get some water and start watering these plants that have already been planted because they're all looking pretty hot and sad. All right, Grandpa came back. We have 6 beautiful, these are really nice looking purple cabbage and green cabbage. Let's do it. Let's finish this garden. All right, so I planted the purple cabbage on this side, the green cabbage on this side, and this spot left here is going to be my little lettuce garden. I'm also probably going to plant some lettuce up on the porch. That'll be easier just to grab, but I'm going to try some lettuce this year. Romaine, mixed green, and salad bowl. Here's the tour of what we planted. We have green zucchini, more zucchini, yellow squash, and 1 spaghetti squash because I just wanted to try it. We have cauliflower, 2 different kinds. Some are yellow, some are what they call cheddar. They're like a light orange cauliflower. Then we have purple cabbage, 3 different types of lettuce, green cabbage, celery back in the corner, 2 different types of broccoli. I like some of the plants were really small and they are earlier and then some come later. So I got the 2 different varieties. And then we have some green beans on the end here. And then all around the edge, we have some green peas. Whew. This is the end of my gardening for today. I'm gonna take the boys to the lake to go swim and cool off. This is our second garden patch. This is for potatoes. Potatoes don't get eaten by anything, so we can put them out here in the open. Grandpa rototilled this, got it all nice and ready, and Mark and I will plant this and probably some carrots. I had to get rid of my carrot patch over here, so we may be doing potatoes and carrots in here. We'll see. But that will be tomorrow. We're off to the lake. Well, I'm not sure how we used to go to the lake without this huge van, but there's also a bike park at the lake, so Hunter's going biking. Got life jackets, towels, food, stand-up paddleboard, kayaks, sand toys. We're set. All right, while we're here, Hunter is at the bike park before he goes swimming. He's gonna take you on a little adventure. I'm gonna put the GoPro on his helmet.
Drop it in. Oh yeah, the skinny is really fun. This is like my favorite jump right here. Fun at the lake? Yeah. You been in the water? You played in the sandbox? All right. Want to go out for a paddle? All right, Everett, what are you wearing?
A life jacket.
And what did you call your life jacket? Water armor.
Yay.
He told me, I gotta put on my water armor so I float, which is, yeah. So Everett and I are going out for a paddle. On the paddleboard. Paddle, 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 paddle.
I really don't want to fall off.
Well, if you fall off, you have your life jacket on, so you'll just bob in the water. Do you want to swim for just a second and I'll show you?
It's long. That's so long.
Do you want to just swim for a second and then I'll pull you back on? I'll hold on to you the whole time.
Okay.
Okay, just slide off on your belly. Yeah, there you go. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go.
Get back up.
Okay. Good job. That was good. Uh-oh, we almost lost her. Good thing this paddle floats.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera so I can paddle us. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Everett decided to swim next to the paddleboard. Look how brave you are. Good job, buddy.
Mom, why do you have this writing on you?
That's from me kneeling on this.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you go. Wow.
And I did drift off.
Yeah.
Now I like it.
You swim. You swim.
And I use this.
Good job, buddy. You're amazing.
But that
You went from one side to the other. Then it went and got his own boat.
Yeah.
Okay, Everett says he wants to do a cannonball now. He's getting brave. Which side are you gonna go off? Whoa! That was incredible! You were afraid to get in and now you're doing cannonballs. That's incredible.
But now I'm doing a belly flop.
Oh, not a belly flop. That will hurt your face. Just do cannonballs.
All right, time to plant the potatoes. I got to go out here and dig some rows for them and see what we got going on. All right, time to get our seed potatoes. These are leftover from last fall. You can see they've already started going to seed. So I'm gonna take those out there and see if we can use those. All right, I gotta see what I got here in these old seed potatoes. cow. All right. Okay, we got the trenches all dug. I'm gonna lay out these seed potatoes and see how many we got. See if we need to split any and start filling it back in. About every 18 inches or so, I'll put another one of these in there, and then we'll, not every foot, 18 inches. We'll kind of see how we got space-wise. Okay, now that we got all the seeds laid out, I'm gonna carefully put some soil over these, cover them back up, give them a little bit of water, and wait for them to turn into taters. Okay, and now we got all the potatoes planted. Now I'll just wait a few weeks. Hopefully those seedlings will pop up and we'll have a potato harvest by the end of the fall. Left a little bit of room in there to plant some carrots at the end. Lauren wants to do that, so she'll be able to come in this afternoon and plant those carrots.
All right, we may be a little late for this, but I'm gonna plant these sunflowers plus the sunflower Everett planted in preschool right here in this. We also need to do some trimming on this. It's got some beautiful dandelions, but because we don't have chickens, the chickens used to come and take dust baths in here, so we couldn't plant anything the last couple years. Maybe Grandpa can help us with a weed eater. Should we go ask him? Apparently none of the weed eaters work, so we're gonna do some good old-fashioned weed pulling.
Climbed up on the racks and you got the ones.
Whoa! I never seen you do a backdrop.
No, that was the backside. That's definitely the back.
Whoa! All right, I just went and put Everett to bed because he was having a really hard time. He got very mad at me that I planted a plant that I asked him to come plant, and then he said no. And then he got really upset. 4-year-old logic. So I cleaned up the yard and we went and he took a bath and I read him lots of books and put him to bed. And now I'm going to finish the last project, which is planting carrots. Mark left me a little bit of room on the potato patch. I'm gonna just plant right into there. If you see over here, we had to move our carrot patch. We were actually on our neighbor's property and they are putting in a fence. You can see the work they're doing there. So we moved those out of the way. Actually, Grandpa. Again, Grandpa is the hero of this entire video. I never would have been able to get the garden in without him. But we had to cut our potato patch. It was about 1.5 feet longer. So that's taken care of. So they can build their fence, and I'm gonna plant the carrots and call 2022 gardening season officially started. Lightly covering them up. Oh, I'm getting eaten alive. Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are so bad. They're like biting me through my clothes. Okay, I'm almost done. Oh, that took so much longer than I had anticipated. In my brain, I'm always like, I can knock that out in a day. Here we are. Started on Monday. It is now Saturday evening, just finishing up round 1 of the garden. I hope to bring you back several times over the summer. You'll probably just see it in the background, or we'll do a quick tour in some of our other videos, but I will show you how all the flowers progress, how the garden progresses, and then in the fall we'll show you how we eat all the yummy food in our kitchen that we grow in the garden. Thank you so much for coming along. We are so grateful for each and every one of you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.